everybody, I'm Donna Brousseau for Accent Health. I don't know about you guys, but with our crazy, hectic lifestyles, sometimes my weekday cooking can get pretty boring. So I absolutely love it when I find a new ingredient that is not only packed with flavor, it is a powerhouse of nutrition, and that is miso. So let's shake things up in the kitchen a little bit with our 20-minute delicious ginger glazed miso salmon. Here's a list of the ingredients that you'll need. Okay, now I've got a really great piece of salmon here. The American Heart Association is recommending 2 servings of fish a week. Now I never skin my salmon before I cook it because it's a little tricky to get the skin off. Super easy once it's cooked. But I do take the fattier part off. See, I've cut it just off here. It's the end piece. And I just throw this into the freezer, and it's great when you're making salmon cakes. It's got a little extra fat in it. Now, all I'm going to do is portion this out into about 3 or 4 inch pieces. So here we go. Now, salmon is really good for us. Not only is it delicious, but it's plump full of essential omega-3s. Really also good source of vitamin B12. So here we got this portioned out. The tail piece I'm also going to throw in the freezer with my other pieces for our salmon cakes. So I'm just going to put this into a bowl. Here we go. And I'm just going to take this away, wash up, and be back to make our marinade. Okay, now we're going to make our super easy and quick marinade. The base for our marinade is going to be miso. Now, miso is great for us. It is fermented soybeans. It's been around in Japan for a couple of centuries, but it's only been in North America for about 10 or 15 years that we've started to cook with it. It's in the dairy section of most grocery stores. It's a thick paste and it comes in different colors. I really like using the mild yellow. Okay, so let's just put this aside. Now, our marinade is going to start off with some soy sauce. Gives it a really earthy, meaty kind of taste. Some mirin. Now, mirin is sweet rice wine, okay? So it gives it a little bit of a pop. We're using some orange juice. Here's our miso. So it's really thick, which is going to be great for a glaze. Sesame oil. I love using different oils in my cooking, and this gives it a really Asian taste. Some ground ginger. Some hot sauce. If you like it really hot, use a little bit more. So our hot sauce, and of course some garlic. So let's put our garlic in here. Now all I have to do is whisk this up. Give it a quick whisk. And that's easy. So I'm just going to pour it over my salmon. So here's the salmon. Now you want to let this marinate for about 15 or 20 minutes because it's also going to become the glaze. So let's just put that on our salmon. It smells fantastic. So let's put this aside. I'm going to give it a quick mix. Make sure it's nice and coated. Okay, and I'm just going to put this off to the side for about 20 minutes or so, and then we're just going to pop it into the oven. Okay, so the salmon's done. It looks absolutely delicious. It cooks really quickly. I had it on boil for about 4 minutes, and then I just covered it with some foil and cooked it for another 6 or so minutes. So let's just put this aside. Now I'll show you how easy it peels. So let's put that over here. You just slide your spatula right in between the salmon and the skin. And as you can see, the skin just stays right behind. Super easy, a lot easier than if you try and skin your salmon before it's cooked. So just put this to the side. And so I'm teaming this up with some of my favorite vegetables, snap peas and some brown rice. There we go. Doesn't that look absolutely fantastic? I'm just going to top it off with a little bit more orange zest and some black sesame. Gives it a nice toasty flavor, and some white. And there you have it, a super quick, delicious weekday meal that's a little different than usual. And remember, it's not always about what we can't do, it's about what we can. For a copy of this recipe, log on to accenthealth.com/recipes or call 1-888-662-1246.
You're watching Accent Health.